guys, welcome back for another video. Today, here with the best rogue, Yuli again. And today we are reviewing Ant-Man and the Wasp.
On the Wasp? Ant-Man on the Wasp?
I said Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Nah, y'all heard
but
that.
he probably will be on her at some point. Not during this film.
Oh, no, because we know how the movie ends. Spoiler alert, they get dusted.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, spoiler alert, they get dusted.
Alright, want to get us started? What'd you think?
I liked it. I mean, it was fun. It was like watching your run-of-the-mill Disney movie. You know, fun, exciting. Not The Last Jedi. And, but yeah, it was fun. But there were no stakes. Like, the whole time I was watching it, I was just thinking about, like, Thanos hovering over the movie. The whole time I was thinking, is he gonna snap his fingers? He's gonna snap his fingers. Someone's gonna, or if not, everybody's gonna get dusted. And sure enough, it happened at the end, that mid-credit scene.
Yeah, I kind of... Oh, spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah, I kind of had that same feeling going into it and leaving the movie. I'm like, it didn't... It was good, I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it didn't, like, wow me in any way. Just like, oh, it was fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there were no... I thought the first one, honestly, with Yellow Jacket, had way higher stakes, because, you know, in that one, he's, like, the stereotypical, like, real, like, villain. He's trying to, like, kill these guys, and this one, you kind of get the whole, like, sympathetic villain, where it's not... I don't know, in my opinion, it wasn't really even a villain, to be honest. It kind of just felt like an obstacle for them to get through, because she...
Well, they just keep getting in their way. Like, Ghost and the Sunny character, played by Wong Goggins.
To a great effect, I might add. Because he was pretty hilarious.
I think you're talking about Vice Principals. This is not Vice Principals.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't Vice Principals.
It was pretty funny in that.
Yeah, Vice Principals is good. Check it out. Anyway, so yeah, there's really no villain. It's just like Bill Foster and Ghost and fucking Sunny just getting in the way, and the FBI with Agent Wu. Yeah, Agent Wu. Which, come on, that guy would not. There's not a guy like him watching Hawkeye. There's a badass motherfucker watching Hawkeye.
Yeah, I thought there was like way too much comedy there. That was like unnecessary.
I mean, parts of it were funny, like the whole him wanting to learn close-up magic, and like
some parts were funny,
like,
but
or the end when like you serious about dinner? Like dinner?
Overall, yeah. So it was hit and miss. It was very hit and miss.
Yeah,
but yeah, you gotta agree with it.
But for like the style of the movie, like a very PG, like fucking family-friendly movie, it worked.
Yeah. Not
as a serious, high-stakes movie like Infinity War. This is a contrast to that. This is like one, like, if Infinity War is like the complete dark side and this is the light side, then there's your contrast. But it's okay.
Yeah. One thing I did genuinely enjoy. I enjoyed kind of the evolution of Scott and Hope's relationship from the first film to this one, and how she was kind of like salty, I guess, that she's like, what the fuck, you didn't invite me to like Civil War or what, like, you know?
Well, she didn't know who Falcon was or Hawkeye.
I mean, true, but
plus she didn't have the suit ready. They were looking for Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, the prototype. Yeah.
Don't Terrence Howard me.
Yeah.
Don't recast me.
Falcon knew a guy, huh?
Yeah. And so yeah, there's that, and I mean, all right, when the movie started, I had this wild idea going in as it started, because it started kind of weird. Like all of a sudden, like it just starts playing.
I thought that was kind of weird too. There was no.
It was like
it just goes into it.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay.
But then like they have like Michael Douglas's character. Like, all right, so it's the family like right before they leave for Russia or whatever.
Yeah. Back
in the 80s or whatever, and like he's explaining all this shit like oh the missile and blah 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 blah, but my regulator had been damaged, and he's saying it so like slowly and kind of like, I'm thinking, was there something like you're hiding from the first movie? Like, did you send your wife to the quantum realm on purpose? Did you fuck up your regulator or hers, or? Because he was just over-explaining like in a way that was like spoon-feeding. It's like,
way too much.
Like, you want me to remember this for something that comes down later? And then literally, when they like get Scott, all right, He's literally at the end of a long, dark, unknown fucking tunnel, and Scott's just looking at him like just anticipating something. I was like, what the fuck? Is he the fucking villain of the movie? Is Hank Pym the villain?
I mean, he was kind of an asshole.
Oh yeah.
In the first one and in this one. At least it's Scott.
I mean, I don't know if you know a lot about Hank Pym in the comics.
Not as much as you do, but yeah. Go
on.
on.
White beating ass motherfucker.
Let's see, I knew that.
Alright, no, he's got an ego too. Like he feels like, alright, he's had like so many like he was Ant-Man, he was Giant Man, he was Goliath, he was Yellow Jacket, he was the Wasp for a little while. And dude, he had like this inferiority complex because he thought he couldn't like keep up with the other or stand out with the. He has an ego.
Yeah.
Like even in the movie when like Ghost's dad like was working on the project and he got fired by Hank Pym, and like he completely discredited him, so he couldn't get a job anywhere doing quantum shit, so he had to do that shit on the DL.
You kind of get that, yeah.
Yes, he's an asshole. Even Bill Foster was salty on him.
I just said he was an asshole, so hey.
Yeah, he's salty.
I'm on to something then.
But still, I was expecting him to be the villain because he's literally at the end of a long, dark, unknown tunnel. You see how fucking shadowy he was at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? What are you painting me here with the over explanation at the beginning?
There's too much context for you?
Yeah, it's like you want me to fucking remember this?
Hate you or?
Nah, maybe there's something up for 3. Maybe for the sequel, he's the villain.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our thoughts on Hank Pym. Now for the next thing, what should we talk about next?
Ghost?
Alright,
What
Ghost.
did you think about Ghost?
Ghost was okay. I mean, I understood, like, she was in pain, she was phasing in and out, and eventually she was just gonna die or disappear or something. I understood that. And, like, and she was desperate, like, she even, like, attempted or thought about going after Scott's daughter.
After Cassie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then Bill was like, if you do that, I'm not helping you.
Yeah, that's the one step too far.
Yeah. Which was like, so they're not villains. Like, Bill didn't betray, like, the...
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how I felt. I don't know. I wanted a more... I don't even know the right words to explain it, but I wanted an actual villain. Yeah, like... Villain? Yeah, not no gray area, like, well, I'm only doing these things to get this because, you know, I'm, like, I want a cure for myself or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a very... I got like a Sandman in Spider-Man 3 vibe, to be honest, with the whole, like, redemption thing at the end.
I mean, she didn't really get redemption. I mean, she just, like, she got healed by Janet Van Dyne after they saved her from the quantum realm, and then that's it. And then there's all these fucking clickbait websites like, oh, Thunderbolt set up. I'm like, no, it's fucking not. Shut the fuck up, Jesus.
Yeah, we read some stuff. I'm like, okay, that's a stretch.
It's like, I'm gonna bet you they fucking say just because she's in the movie, that means there's a Thunderbolts movie. It's like, nope. Just because Ghost exists doesn't mean there's a Thunderbolts movie. Nope.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, sure, they already have Baron Zemo, but he's not Baron.
And he's locked up at the moment. And there's that whole, like, Crossbones might come back in Avengers 4. I don't know how much weight there is to that, but...
Yeah.
It'd be cool, because I honestly hated the way he died. I hate it.
That has nothing to do with Ant-Man and the Wasp, does it?
Yeah, anyway, getting back.
Alright, so what do you want to talk about next?
Let's see, what is there to talk about next?
Okay.
Here's
what I don't understand. Alright. So, he hasn't had contact with him or Hope in like 2 years. Scott has, right? No
Yeah.
contact. Since he got arrested at the end of Civil War.
I think I know where this is going. We'll go on.
Alright, so at some point they need an old costume, right? And he says he has the old costume, the one he wore in Civil War.
Yeah.
But he said he mailed it to Luis from Germany. And I'm thinking, how? How?
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of problems I have with that. Alright, like, for one, Ant-Man, alright? So he got big, he fucking got taken down by Iron Man and Rhodey and Spidey, right? He could have just shrunk and flown away, and no one would have been able to find him, I think. But I guess they explained in this movie, like, the bigger you go, the more tired you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that kind of got corrected. Yeah. But then, like, the whole mailing the suit, like, when did you mail the suit? Right before they arrested you? Or
the whole timeline issue?
Or after Cap broke you out? Which is another thing. It's like, you're telling me you only got 2 years of house arrest after you just helped destroy a fucking airport in Germany, and after Captain America broke you out of a fucking, like, black site facility.
I agree. Yeah,
The FBI got involved.
That does seem like a little like slap on the wrist in reality.
But I guess people have rights. I mean, isn't he technically on probation? Shouldn't he be in jail for the rest of his life at that point? I mean, house arrest.
Yeah. But then again.
Yeah, for convenience's sake. I mean,
movie logic.
Unless Pim set him up with a lawyer right before.
Oh.
But no, he's on the run too.
A certain lawyer on Netflix.
Oh, no, this is in San Francisco, dog.
Oh.
Matt Murdock has lived in San Francisco, but not in this universe. Not yet.
Not yet, anyway, yeah. Good point.
Alright, so, I didn't buy the whole him mailing the fucking suit to fucking Louise from Germany. Like, did you do that after Cap broke you out? And, yeah, we already established that. No. And 2 years house arrest, I'm not buying that. He's already an ex-con.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was on probation at the beginning of the first Ant-Man movie. And we already talked about Hank Pym. I think the big one we should talk about next is Timeline. Want to talk about Timeline?
I mean, I honestly think they should just stop altogether with the whole timeline thing, because there was, the Spider-Man Homecoming controversy with, like, what was it, like 8 years later or something
10
like
years
that?
or something?
Some shit like that, and then it totally doesn't fucking sync up.
Whatever they said, it was like 2 years ahead of the current year.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think they should just stop saying, I mean, they don't need to spoon feed us. I know these events take place sometime after said movie. I don't need to know exactly how long, Spider-Man Homecoming takes place after Avengers or whatever. I know there's a certain span of time. Like, I'm not,
They can just stop mentioning. Alright, so like, Vision mentions in Civil War. Alright, Civil War 2016, in the 8 years since Iron Man, or Tony Stark announced he was Iron Man. But yeah, that's right. 2008, 2016, that's 8 years. Alright, and then fucking, I think it was Spider-Man Homecoming that says 10 years ago for the events of Avengers. So if the Avengers was in 2012, then that means technically Spider-Man Homecoming takes place in 2022?
No, I think it was 8 years.
8 years?
If I remember correctly. I think they said 8, but it was supposed to be 6 years.
Yeah, well, still, it's kind of stupid. Cause, like,
either way, the timeline is fucked.
Yeah,
like,
either way, his kid is a fucking terrible fucking artist. Like, they're supposed to be like 10, technically, at that point. That's a terrible fucking drawing for a 10-year-old. That's the only reason they fucking wanted that shit.
Well.
Alright, but yeah, anyway. Alright, so the timeline again. So, after Cap broke him out at the end of Civil War, he's been under house arrest for 2 years, which I still don't buy. Anyway, so 2 years, Spider-Man Homecoming takes place 2 to 6 months after Civil War. So that's 2016 still, I take it. But if that's the case, then that means a year and a half has passed since Homecoming, the events of Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
Around there. Somewhere between a year and a half and 2 years. So now he's probably a senior?
The timeline is fucked. Let's just leave it.
Just stop saying time.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, it's dumb because it's confusing as fuck. It really is. To stop mentioning the timeline. Stop mentioning years.
Yeah, stop mentioning. I don't care. And it's really, I mean, if we're speaking realistically here, it's just going to get even more problematic in the future with like the next slate of films that are coming, because then they're going to try to be like, oh, this takes place X amount of years after these movies, and it's just like, just stop.
Like, honestly, 2 years of house arrest is a slap on the wrist.
It really is. I mean, yeah, what the you destroyed like an entire freaking airport. Did anybody else, that'd be like life in prison or something like that.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like, you don't need, like, how do I say this? Scott can still be Ant-Man. We keep switching him out with that giant ant they made that copies his routine. Taking a shit, going to the bathroom, fucking eating, playing drums. Honestly.
Which, I thought that was pretty funny. I did like that.
Yeah, so Scott can still do Ant-Man things that way. You know, but, I mean, I'm surprised there's not more like video surveillance inside his apartment.
You would think, yeah, that was like
whatever.
that was kind of the one problem. I'm like, if they were really like trying to keep it there, they would have at least somebody like keeping an eye on the house. You know, doing at least like every hour or something, walking around the house just checking or something.
Exactly. So no more timeline, please. Please stop. Please stop. Stop now.
Please stop. No.
Alright, so we already talked about Hank Pym, timeline. We already talked about that there was really no villain. And
Set up for a third one, possibly. There wasn't really.
we did talk about Agent Wu, right?
Yeah.
Alright. And, alright, let's talk about something that kind of, like, interested me.
What's that?
The Quantum Realm and Janet.
Okay.
A place where time and space does not blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Why does she have powers? She said something like she adapted or evolution, but like, alright, not why does she have powers? What are her powers?
Was not enough context there?
I mean, me and my brother even talked about it. It's like, what did she eat? What did she eat?
For like how long was she there?
Like 30 years?
You know,
The late 1980s?
some quantum realm food.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't even know.
Yeah. So time again has been fucked. I think honestly the one that's really fucking up the fucking timeline is just like trying to fit Spider-Man into it. If you take Spider-Man, the whole Spider-Man franchise out of like the MCU, like the timeline works.
Yeah.
It works. Fuck you, Spider-Man. Nah. So yeah, I just want to know more about Janet and what the fuck her powers are and blah 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 blah. And really, this movie coming out after Infinity War.
Yeah, I did think that was a huge mistake. I thought definitely this should have came out before. But then again, that post-credit scene wouldn't really
No,
make sense.
it would have been interesting. You would have been like,
What the hell just happened?
Like, did they get burned by Ghost? Did Ghost Rider show up?
No,
Ghost Rider?
Oh,
I mean, honestly, I don't think it would have made that big a difference. Like, if it... I know, wait. It would have made a difference if it came out before Infinity War.
Would have added like that mystery to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, oh, well, what happened? What are those ashes? Like, where'd they go?
True. I agree.
But, now the next thing is Captain Marvel. Not that I'm not looking forward to it, but I just want to see what happens after Infinity War and not before Infinity War. Especially like 20 fucking years before Infinity War.
In the 90s, where we like already know everything that's gonna happen after.
Yeah. Coulson lives. Nick lives. Captain Marvel, I guess, lives.
And then the Guardians. Fuck, I'm blanking on his name. I don't know why.
Ronan?
There you go. Fuck. I couldn't think of it. Yeah, there you go. He's coming back.
Alright. Agent Wu. We're over here to talk about Agent Wu.
You really want to talk shit about Agent Wu, don't you?
It's just like...
Too much comedy?
No, it's just like, alright, this is a super powered guy he's dealing with. He's a costume vigilante, and it's like... Like, they would not put Agent Wu in charge of Hawkeye. Because he's also part of that deal with his family.
Yeah.
House arrest or whatever the fuck. Nah. There's a bad motherfucker watching Hawkeye. There's probably a team of bad motherfuckers fucking watching Hawkeye. Just saying. Alright, so... Let's get into likes. I know it sounds like we hated a lot, but we liked a lot. I think.
I already mentioned I liked, Scott and Hope's relationship, the way it kind of evolved since the first one, and I really did enjoy his relationship with his daughter as well, because I feel not many little kids would understand like a dad's situation like that, and she'd really like. She don't care that like he's an ex-con.
There's a gang.
That's alright, son.
Getting shot.
But yeah, she doesn't care that like he's an ex-con. She doesn't care. She knows like he's human. He's allowed to make mistakes. He's trying to rectify them. Like I honestly love that aspect of their relationship, especially in this film. Yeah. Like he's like, and they're playing with the whole.
The cardboard.
Yeah, the whole Ant-Man thing, because she wants to experience what it's like to be like Ant-Man, so I thought that was pretty cool.
They're setting her up for Young Avengers, because she does grow up to become a Young Avenger.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wait, you didn't know that, huh?
No. I know now.
No, now you know. Alright, so yeah, there's that, and I mean, like I said, the stakes weren't really high.
Not at all. No.
Like even like when they got Janet out, I was like, that's kind of cheesy. Like it didn't feel deserved.
I mean, honestly, I kind of saw
I just let it slide. It's like
it was very predictable. I'll say that it was very predictable. Like even in the first one, when, they're talking about like maybe one day, we'll get her out. I'm like, okay, that means they're gonna get her out in the sequel.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But other than that, I like Luis. Luis never disappoints.
He really doesn't. Yeah, that dude's fucking
especially
hilarious.
his story scenes this time around. Like this one time, right? No.
Oh no! You know what? I did enjoy. What was it? Like when Janet takes over Scott's body.
Oh yeah.
Though I'm sorry, but those scenes were fucking hilarious.
I mean, Paul Rudd was at first I thought he was acting gay, but I guess he was just being effeminate or whatever.
Yeah. Well, he's the mom.
Yeah.
Janet.
But at first I thought he was just joking, being Paul Rudd. But it works. Paul Rudd is good in this role.
He really is.
Yeah. Even the scene where his costume is fucking up at his daughter's school, and he's putting on a hoodie so he looks like a little kid running away. It's just hilarious.
That was okay.
It reminded me of Deadpool 2 a little bit.
That was comedy. Yeah.
It kind of reminded me a little bit of Deadpool 2 with the whole playing with the powers.
Right. Switching of the legs.
Yeah, sure. So what else? It was funny for the most part. It was fun and family friendly, and that's not what I asked for in a Marvel movie, but it's good to have one of them be that.
Yeah.
I'm okay that it's Ant-Man.
Yeah. It wasn't. I mean, like I said, it wasn't. It didn't wow me, but it was a fun watch, fun popcorn movie.
It's fucking General Grievous says, let's make another fine addition to my collection.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That sums it up, dude.
So, Chris.
What's up?
Let's talk about the mid-credit scene. Not the post-credit scene, but the stupid giant ant drumming.
Yeah, that was kind of pointless, but... Moving on.
Moving on, the mid-credit scene. So, they've miniaturized the quantum tunnel and put it in the back of Luis's car.
Yeah.
And they want Scott to go in and collect some energy that Janet says can be used for the real world and have some applications or whatever.
Right.
So he's in the quantum realm and he collects the energy, and then they're counting him down to come back 3, 2, 1, but all of a sudden nothing happens and radio silence on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see that the snapping has happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole Pym family gets dusted. Surprisingly, not one of them lives. All 3 of them die. So
you would think at least 1 out of 3 would have. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So he collects the energy and he's like, guys, and then he's trapped there. But right before he goes in, Janet's like, oh, watch out for those time vortexes. Gee, I wonder if the time vortex will play into anything at all.
Avengers 4. No.
Yeah.
No.
But, like I said, I'm pretty sure he goes into a time vortex and he jumps a few years ahead into the future. 5, 6, 10 years, whatever.
We shall see.
I think I'm right, bitch.
Well, you don't know if he goes to the future or the past. We'll find
He
out.
doesn't go to the past.
Oh, really?
He goes to the future.
And then the past.
Or whatever. Yeah, I guess. Maybe they use Dr. Doom's technology. Anyway. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I would own it.
What do you think?
I'd own it.